Iowa DMV Permit Test 3.
Question 1. On a 3-lane highway, a driver towing a trailer keeps to the right while driving because
it is a slow-moving vehicle, of lack of visibility, of the high speed of the vehicle. No zone exists behind this vehicle.
Answer.
It is a slow-moving vehicle.
Question 2. When there are two solid yellow lines in the center, passing is
not permitted in either direction. Permitted for heavy vehicles. Permitted in both directions. Permitted in one direction.
Answer.
Not permitted in either direction.
Question 3. On a road with 3 or more lanes traveling in the same direction, the leftmost lane is intended to be used
to pass slower vehicles. To pass faster vehicles. To stop vehicles in an emergency. For heavy trucks.
Answer.
To pass slower vehicles.
Question 4. What should you do if you are overtaking a bicycle and an oncoming vehicle is approaching at the same time?
You must sound your horn to alert the bicyclist. You should leave a little room to the oncoming vehicle while overtaking the bicycle. You must overtake the bicycle first to give extra room to the oncoming vehicle. You must slow down and let the vehicle pass first to give extra room to the bicycle.
Answer.
You must slow down and let the vehicle pass first to give extra room to the bicycle.
Question 5. If a driver behind you repeatedly flashes her headlights, you should
get out of the way. Switch on your high beam lights. Switch on your low beam lights. Increase your vehicle speed and move ahead.
Answer.
Get out of the way.
Question 6. When making a right turn, look right and left, yield right of way, and turn the steering wheel using
a hand-over-hand technique. A single-hand technique. A hand-off-hand technique. A double-hand technique.
Answer.
A hand-over-hand technique.
Question 7. You are more likely to survive in the event of a car crash if you use together
the shoulder belt and emergency lights. The lap and shoulder belts. The lap belt and helmet. None of these.
Answer.
The lap and shoulder belts.
Question 8. If you find yourself in a skid while driving, you must
ease your foot off the gas and carefully steer in the opposite direction you want the front of the car to go. Ease your foot off the gas and carefully steer in the direction you want the front of the car to go. Apply brakes immediately and carefully steer in the direction you want the front of the car to go. Apply brakes immediately and carefully steer in the opposite direction you want the front of the car to go.
Answer.
Ease your foot off the gas and carefully steer in the direction you want the front of the car to go.
Question 9. If you approach an intersection with the steady yellow light, you must
slow down and proceed with caution, if a stop cannot be made safely. Stop, look for the pedestrians, and proceed with caution. Increase your speed and clear the intersection. Stop and wait for the red light.
Answer.
Slow down and proceed with caution, if a stop cannot be made safely.
Question 10. What should you do if you miss your exit on an expressway?
You must stop and ask for help. You must try to turn around. You must back up to reach your exit. You must continue on to the next exit.
Answer.
You must continue on to the next exit.
Question 11. This traffic sign indicates
a traffic signal ahead, a roundabout ahead, a yield sign ahead, a stop sign ahead.
Answer.
A yield sign ahead.
Question 12. This curved arrow sign means
a blind curve ahead, a roundabout ahead, a right turn ahead, a traffic island or a divider ahead.
Answer.
A traffic island or a divider ahead.
Question 13. The best way to handle a curve is to
stay on your side of the road and drive as far to the left as possible. Gradually increase the speed before entering the curve. Begin to turn the vehicle just prior to the curve and quickly increase the speed. Slow down before entering the curve.
Answer.
Slow down before entering the curve.
Question 14. When two or more lanes of travel are permitted in the same direction, a broken white line is used
to indicate the right edge of the roadway. To indicate the left edge of the roadway. To divide each side of the highway into separate lanes for vehicles traveling in the same direction. To divide each side of the highway into separate lanes for vehicles traveling in different directions.
Answer.
To divide each side of the highway into separate lanes for vehicles traveling in the same direction.
Question 15. Being constantly aware of the driving conditions, planning ahead, anticipating dangers, and taking the right actions so as to avoid obstacles or other vehicles is known as
positive driving, defensive driving, good driving, safe driving.
Answer.
Defensive driving.
Question 16. If a blind pedestrian is waiting at a crosswalk with a white cane or a guide dog, you must
use your horn to alert them of your presence. Increase your speed and move quickly. Reduce your speed and proceed slowly. Not use your horn or rev your engine.
Answer.
Not use your horn or rev your engine.
Question 17. Occurs on wet roads when your front tires start to ride on water instead of the road.
Velocitizing. Hydroplaning. Weaving. Tailgating.
Answer.
Hydroplaning.
Question 18. If there is an emergency vehicle directly behind your vehicle when you are in heavy traffic, you should
increase your vehicle speed and let the emergency vehicle pass you. Continue moving in the same lane and let the emergency vehicle change lanes. Stop your vehicle immediately in the lane. Keep moving slowly until you can get out of the way.
Answer.
Keep moving slowly until you can get out of the way.
Question 19. Following too closely behind the vehicle is also known as
aggressive driving, tailgating, sidegating, defensive driving.
Answer.
Tailgating.
Question 20. What does this sign mean?
A traffic police ahead at an intersection. Work in progress, you must turn back. A traffic control device ahead. A flag person ahead, you must prepare to stop.
Answer.
A flag person ahead, you must prepare to stop.
Question 21. Which of the following should be done before entering the curve, in order to avoid a skid while driving?
Turn on the headlights to have a clear view ahead. Shift to a lower gear. Increase the speed by pressing on the gas pedal. Reduce the speed by applying brakes.
Answer.
Reduce the speed by applying brakes.
Question 22. Disabled persons who display their placard can park at a painted curb.
Blue, red, green, white.
Answer.
Blue.
Question 23. A double solid white line marks the edge of a traffic lane where
travel in the opposite directions is permitted on both sides of the line, but crossing the line is prohibited. Travel in the same direction is permitted on both sides of the line, but crossing the line is prohibited. Travel in the same direction is permitted on both sides of the line and crossing the line is also permitted. Travel in the opposite direction is permitted on both sides of the line and crossing the line is also permitted.
Answer.
Travel in the same direction is permitted on both sides of the line, but crossing the line is prohibited.
Question 24. If you are driving faster than other traffic on a freeway, you must use
the middle or left-hand lane, any lane, the shoulder, the right-hand lane.
Answer.
The middle or left-hand lane.
Question 25. For interstate driving, slow-moving vehicles must travel, except when passing
in the right-hand lane, in the middle lane, in the left-hand lane, in the shoulder lane.
Answer.
In the right-hand lane.
Question 26. Which of the following is not a true statement about safety belts?
They slow your body down with your car. Seat belt should be worn low and snug on the hips and tight across the shoulder. You will be trapped after an accident if you wear a safety belt. They keep you from being thrown from the car.
Answer.
You will be trapped after an accident if you wear a safety belt.
Question 27. If you approach a roundabout, always enter to the of the central island.
Right. Center. Corner. Left.
Answer.
Right.
Question 28. If the braking action has been reduced due to water or rain, apply until proper braking action has been restored.
More pressure on the steering. The brakes lightly several times. Heat on your brakes. More pressure on the gas pedal.
Answer.
The brakes lightly several times.
Question 29. What does this sign mean?
A truck stop area ahead. Trucks are not allowed. A steep hill ahead. Only heavy vehicles are allowed.
Answer.
A steep hill ahead.
Question 30. This symbol indicates
A pedestrian crosswalk. A wheelchair service. A handicapped parking permit. A hospital service.
Answer.
A handicapped parking permit.
Question 31. When passing another vehicle, get through the other driver's blind spot as quickly as you can.
Without exceeding the speed limit. By increasing your speed. By reducing your speed. By changing gears.
Answer.
Without exceeding the speed limit.
Question 32. When the yellow lights are flashing, all drivers approaching must obey the posted speed limit of 20 miles per hour.
A school zone. A construction zone. An expressway. A railroad crossing.
Answer.
A school zone.
Question 33. A broken yellow line alongside a solid yellow line indicates that
passing is permitted on both sides. Passing is not permitted on both sides. Passing is permitted on the side of the broken line, but not on the side of the solid line. Passing is permitted on the side of the solid line, but not on the side of the broken line.
Answer.
Passing is permitted on the side of the broken line, but not on the side of the solid line.
Question 34. When you drive in city traffic, you should try to look at least
4 blocks ahead. 3 blocks ahead. 2 blocks ahead. 1 block ahead.
Answer.
1 block ahead.
Question 35. Which of the following is not a safe situation for passing?
When the vehicle ahead is moving below the safe speed. When pavement markings are broken white lines. When moving through an intersection. When pavement markings or broken yellow lines.
Answer.
When moving through an intersection.
Question 36. You may not park your car in any of the following places, except
In an intersection. On the side of a street. In front of a private driveway. On a sidewalk.
Answer.
On the side of a street.
Question 37. The danger areas around trucks and buses where crashes are more likely to occur are called
Empty spots. No zones. No passing zones. Round spots.
Answer.
No zones.
Question 38. Which of the following statements is not correct?
When driving around, bicycles increase the following distance. Never move beside a motorcycle in the same lane. Bicycles and motorcycles move slower and stop slower than expected. Motorcycles are entitled to the same full lane width as other vehicles.
Answer.
Bicycles and motorcycles move slower and stop slower than expected.
Question 39. All of the following are tips to remember when you travel through a work zone except
Watch for speed limit signs. Increase your speed. Prepare for the unexpected. Change lanes to provide greater distance from workers.
Answer.
Increase your speed.
Question 40. If you see a solid white line between lanes of traffic, you must
Not stay in your lane. Take a right turn. Stay in your lane. Stop at the line.
Answer.
Stay in your lane. Thank you for watching the video and wish you will get your driver license soon.